Hello everyone, welcome back to another vlog. I'm Taylor if you guys are new here. I just kind of wanted to like debrief for a second, but I feel like I just kind of like wanted to make this video because it can just help anybody. I have been dealing with anxiety since 2020. It kind of started when COVID happened. Like I never really had anxiety like growing up. I would say like when I was little maybe, but I never really had anxiety until COVID happened, and it's just kind of gotten like progressively kind of worse. It got to the point where I had to go on medication. I've been on medication since 2020, but I feel like recently it's gotten kind of worse in a way, and I was actually diagnosed with depression last year. Like it got to the point where I didn't even want to leave my house, and yeah, I was in like a really dark place, and I feel like recently I've just kind of been feeling super anxious about literally everything, and like I had a panic attack the other day, which I haven't had in a while. I actually just upped my dose of the anxiety medicine that I'm on, but like along with that is kind of feeling like bad about myself in a way, just with like body image stuff. And I've struggled with body image stuff my entire life, but like obviously everybody has those days where it's like you don't like the way you look or whatever, and I feel like there's so much pressure during the summer to like, you know, like you're in a bathing suit and you're wearing shorts and things like that, just kind of showing more skin obviously. And I live in Florida, so obviously we're doing that a lot more months out of the year than like northerners would, but I feel like my body image, like when I just like get down on myself and I'm like, what am I doing? Like I work out, but then when I don't work out sometimes I feel bad about it, and like I'm just like want to kind of sit here and be like, it's okay. And I always, sorry, that's the toilet, gosh. I just kind of want to say for like anybody that's going through it, like you are certainly not alone. And if you're feeling down about yourself, obviously like it's normal to have those days where like you're just like feeling like, I don't know, like shit about yourself kind of. But like if it's consecutively going on for many days or like months at a time, I would definitely like seek help. There's plenty of options like therapy, things like that. Obviously medication if that's the route that you choose to go. Personally, that has helped me a lot. But also like learning to kind of calm myself down in a way. Like my mom is like the #1 person I call when I have a panic attack or if I'm feeling very, very anxious about something. And she kind of knows how to calm me down and like talk me through things. But yeah, I feel like lately, and it's hard for me because I can never pinpoint exactly what it is that causes me to like feel down or feel anxious or things like that. Like I'm not an anxious flyer, like I don't get anxiety when I go on planes. Like it's just kind of like random things that will stress me out. But having like, I feel like I used to hear people say, you know, like, oh, I'm feeling anxious. But like I never really knew what that meant until I was having full-blown panic attacks, and then I talked to my doctor and she was like, you have anxiety. So, and then just kind of backtracking a little bit here. I don't even know if I'm gonna put this video up because I feel like I've never been this vulnerable in my life. Another thing, a big thing, is I have struggled with an eating disorder in the past. This is like trigger warning for anyone if you have one or going through it, recovering, X, Y, and Z. I have been inpatient, I have been outpatient, and yeah, sorry, I get really uncomfortable talking about this kind of stuff, especially my eating disorder. I feel like it's just really like, I don't know. I'm like fully recovered from it now. It took a lot of years though, and obviously I still have days where people call it body dysmorphia. Some days I'll still look at myself and be like, girlfriend, you gotta lose a few pounds. But like, I know I can come back from it, and that's fine. But just know that you can come back from it. You just have to put your mind to it, and that little voice inside your head that's saying like, don't eat that, or you need to work out because you ate X, Y, and Z, or stressing about holidays, or stressing about summer and going on those like diets, those rapid weight loss things. Just, you are exactly where you need to be right now, and your body needs food for energy, because trust me, if you're watching this right now and you have an eating disorder or are restrictive eating or anything like that, you probably have no energy. Your hair might be falling out. You're probably moody all the time. You might not have a cycle, because all of those things happen to me. And our bodies need food. That is one thing you will learn. I highly suggest going to therapy, because therapy really helped me. But at the end of the day, nobody can force you to recover from something like that. And no matter how much therapy you go to, no matter if you're going to like a doctor or something like that, it's managing your weight or X, Y, and Z, nobody can force you to do that. It's, you have to want to do it for yourself to get healthy and get better, and just live a healthy lifestyle, honestly. And I feel like my mindset has kind of shifted, because I always think to myself now, like, I don't want to die, like, being like, and look back and be like, oh, I was so worried about how skinny I was, so I didn't want to enjoy this or enjoy that, and I was, you know, pressure, like, just feeling pressured about X, Y, and Z. And it's just like, I just like want to enjoy life now. And I feel like I just want to put out there that what you see online is certainly not how it is on the inside, because you have no idea what someone's going through, and anybody can put a smile on their face in front of the camera or X, Y, and Z, and it's just not that. Anybody is going to post their best angled photo and not the one that's maybe how they didn't like how they looked in it. But I feel like YouTube is like my diary where I can just kind of vent, and I just wanted to put this out there because I feel like it can really help someone. And yeah, just kind of like sharing my backstory on things. And I think medicine is a great tool. My sister is kind of going through something like this right now, and she's younger than I am, so she's kind of going through things that I didn't really go through, but just like the combination of like anxiety, depression, and eating disorder. I had the eating disorder before I was diagnosed with anxiety and depression. I was fully recovered from my eating disorder prior to me being diagnosed in 2020, but just know that wherever you are right now is where you're meant to be, and you can get through literally anything in life, no matter how hard it is. Just who you surround yourself with, and you know, things like that. And I think it's really important too to recognize who you're surrounding yourself with, like especially if you are like going through a tough time or something. Like, are those people checking in on you? Are they lifting you up when you're with them? You know, it's really important, because the people around you can really affect you in both a positive and a negative way. And I feel like that's something I learned too, kind of throughout this journey that I'm on, because I will always struggle with anxiety, depression my entire life, is that I had to cut a lot of people out of my life. I just had to, for my own sake, and I'm not gonna ruin my life just because, you know, I don't know. I've just learned how to stand up for myself, and I think that's really important to learn, especially me being 25 now. I mean, like, being in your 20s it's weird. Friends come and go, and you have to be okay with kind of letting it go. If they're just like not, you know, pushing you up to be better and to do better and to get better, you know what I mean? So that's kind of my little ramble right now. To kind of recap this entire thing, I just really wanted to share with you guys what I've been through, and be really vulnerable about it, because like I said, what you see on the internet is not how it is behind closed doors for anyone. Everyone goes through things, deals with things. You are certainly not alone. and you will get through whatever it is that you're going through. And even if this video just helps one person, that's all I really want, and that's all I've ever wanted to do, is just kind of help people, because I've been through a lot of things myself. I know I'm only 25, but I feel like I've learned a lot of lessons, and I like to kind of give advice on things that I've learned and stuff. So yeah, that's that. I think my little rant is over. Thank you guys for watching. Anyways, thanks guys. Bye.